What's going on? So this weekend we traveled to Pittsburgh, Kansas for the XWE Showdown event at the Corral. Um, it was at the Kansas Crossing Casino, and not to disparage anybody else or say anything negative about anybody else, but I feel like my match was the only one that had any heat behind it or a storyline, and I feel like we delivered pretty well, myself and Kit Reaver. For the last few weeks, we've been telling the story that he called me out, and I'm fucking like that. You don't call me out, of all people. You call out anybody you want, but you leave my name out of your mouth. And if you have the balls to get in the ring with me, you're going to get everything that I have to give to you. So, then after a while, promo here, promo there, he brought my fiance into the mix and felt the need to mention her name. So I told him straight up on social media, I said, I'm going to fucking kill you. And whenever we got into the match, and when the match began, and whenever we got through the match, and by the time the match ended, it looked like I was going to fucking kill him. I threw this dude into the side rail from the stage. There was like a 3-foot elevated platform stage that I press slammed him off of that and threw him into the side of the ring. And I had a couple people say, if you're trying to throw him in the ring, you missed. And I was like, no shit. I wasn't trying to throw him in the ring. I was trying to fucking throw him into a wall. It's like, what's going to hurt worse? A safe landing inside the ring or a hard fucking landing on the side of it? So, I know that I'm not some Adonis super strong dude, but I'm not the type of guy that's like, oh, I'm going to throw you all the way over the rope, with a 5-foot gap. No, I'm aiming for the fucking side of the ring. I was going to hit you. I wanted to hurt you. That was the idea. I pulled out the Spanish fly. I don't ever do the Spanish fly, but I did it. Excuse me. And ended up doing a reverse superplex through a table. And didn't do any moonsaults or anything like that. This match was meant to be like a ground and pound, violent, mean fight, and the idea was that we're going to do whatever it takes to try to kill each other. And I feel like we did exactly that, and we did it within the amount of time that we were given, and we had more in mind, and we had to hold back because we were given less time than we wanted to tell a great story. But I had fans mention to me after the fact, my goodness, after the fact that that match should have gone on last, and that was the goal that we wanted to hit before the match even began. Somebody's home. We wanted to steal the show, and I feel like we did. Come with me, something's happening. Excuse you. Shush. The dogs are so loud. We wanted to steal the show, and I very much think that we did, and I didn't even get the opportunity to stay for the duration of it because I had a 4.5-hour drive and I had somewhere to be at 7 a.m. the next day, so I had a lot of driving to do. I think we ended up driving like 1,000 miles that day. Oh my God. There's always something going on with me when I try to film these videos. I'm either yawning or sneezing or coughing or something. I wanted to steal the show. So on social media, I saw some people said it. They were like, Reaver and Gallo should have went on last. And that was the first time he and I had ever wrestled each other, so that made me very pleased. I was very happy to know that we were able to go out there and tear it down on our first try. And I know that if I ever get the opportunity to work with this dude again, we'll do that. We'll do just that. We'll do even better. And hopefully we'll be able to do it without having to go so dramatic and not have to try to kill each other. We'll just put on a good wrestling match. I have about a year left before I take my break. So in that year, I hope I get one more match with Kit Reaver. I have a show at the end of the month in Hutchinson for the PCW event. And maybe if Adam Pina or whoever it is that's in charge of that sees this, or they sell the match that I have with him, they'll maybe take that into consideration. Maybe we could have a rematch there. Great match, great show. I'm still sore. And I know this show's called about last night, but I've been awake for about 48 hours, and then it's morning. It is Sunday morning, and I'm going to have to go to bed, go to work, and then I will post this probably Monday. I really enjoyed the whole weekend. Aside from the matches themselves, my fiance and I, we traveled all the way to Joplin, Missouri to check out the world's largest vintage stock, and that was mind-boggling. It was so impressive. It was so cool. That was something that I've always wanted to do, and I was like, hey, it's 40 miles away from where we're headed. Let's go check it out. She was all in, so there's a place, I think it's called the North Park Mall in Joplin, Missouri. We went there, had a blast, really enjoyed ourselves. Got to eat lunch, go to this really badass vintage stock, hit the road back to Pittsburg, Kansas, and I was so exhausted on the way home that, like, first time in my life I've ever had to have somebody else drive on the way home if I was doing the driving, usually. So it's been pretty intense and long. So that being said, it was really enjoyable. It was a good weekend. We really enjoyed it. You had fun, didn't you?
Doing what?
This weekend, going to Pittsburgh, Joplin.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Now we have to go. Hello?
Sorry.
Boundaries, woman.
Oh, please.
Now we have to go get new driver's licenses because we moved and we forgot. See ya.